Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. I am Regina Rapoli. I am the Managing and Artistic Director for Palmetto Youth Choir. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our inaugural concert for Palmetto Youth Choir. We are so grateful that you've decided to spend your afternoon with us. We just started our rehearsals at the end of August, and I am absolutely thrilled with what these bright young vocalists have accomplished in just a few short months. We have loved getting to know them and their families this semester, and we look forward to our continued journey in music and in friendship. Please take a moment to silence your phones while I take a moment to acknowledge two wonderful friends and colleagues, our music director, Daniel Loveless, who will be out shortly, and our principal accompanist, Bill Gesin, on the piano. The three of us have come together this year to form a bit of a dream team in finally building this choir from the ground up after many, many years of dreaming and scheming and waiting for COVID and dreaming and scheming some more. So I'm so excited. Please help me welcome Palmetto Youth Choir. Today's concert celebrates the winter solstice, which occurs this year next Wednesday, December 21st. We will share a variety of musical selections, poetry, and readings to celebrate the hope and joy each new year brings when winter's darkness begins to give way to light. On days such as today, when the sun rises later and sets earlier, we find ourselves naturally drawn towards those things that bring us comfort in the darkness. For centuries, in cultures all over the world, music has long been an important source of warmth and light. We hope that tonight, as our shadows grow longer and we draw ever closer to the longest night of the year, our songs will fill your heart with joy enough to last until the sun begins to rise above the horizon once again. We present to you a musical celebration of this, the shortest day of the year, winter solstice.
A fire is burning, a long night draws near. All who need comfort are welcome by here. We'll dance 'neath the stars and toast the past year, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. We'll count all our blessings while the mother lays down, as snow as her blanket covering the ground. Thanks to the mother for the light that she brings. She'll waken to warm us again in the spring. The poor and the hungry, the sick and the lost, these are our children, no matter the cost. Come by the fire, the harvest to share, for the spirit of solstice is still living here. A fire is burning,
Walking by the Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Whose woods these are, I think I know. This house is in a village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods of frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness light bells a shake to ask him if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind on a downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep.
Something told the wild geese it was time to go. Though the fields were golden, something whispered snow. Leaves were green and stirring, berries luster glossed, but beneath warm feathers, something cautioned frost. All the sagging orchards steamed with amber spice, but each wild geese stiffened at remembered price. Something told the wild geese it was time to fly. Summer sun was on their wings, winter on.
I made myself a snowball, as perfect as could be. I thought I'd keep it as a pet and let it sleep with me. I made it some pajamas and a pillow for its head. Then last night it went to bed, but Thursday left the bed.
icicles shimmering, snowflakes melt and then they freeze into icicles hanging from the rooftops, icicles hanging from the trees, icicles glimmering, icicles shimmering, snowflakes melt and then they freeze into icicles hanging from the icicles hanging from the rooftops, icicles hanging from the trees, icicles glimmering, icicles shimmering, snowflakes melt and then they freeze into icicles hanging from the rooftops, icicles hanging from the trees, icicles glimmering, icicles shimmering, icicles happen when the snowflakes melt and then they freeze.
They let me have the microphone. Don't worry, it's just for a minute. Long ago, people didn't understand how the earth tilts and moves around the sun. As the days grew shorter, they feared that the warmth and light wouldn't return, so they lit bonfires and held ceremonies for days on end to help bring the sun back. We now understand the science behind the solstice, but the glow of a warm fire still brings us together this time of year. We sing around a bonfire, roast marshmallows by a campfire, or toast mugs of cider by the fireplace. Even here in Charleston, where the winter solstice can sometimes be met with summertime temperatures, we gather around the flames as we roast some holiday oysters. Anyone else? Yeah? Our next song, Fires of December, reminds us both of the literal and symbolic importance of this time of year. What makes it even more meaningful is that it was written by our very own Regina Rapoli, and tonight is a world premiere of the choral arrangement. I said I was going to stop here in the script, but I'm going to ad-lib. So I just want to take a moment and thank Regina from the bottom of the fires of our heart. And anything that happens in this choir, as you guys know, if you're a parent, you know that you just don't ask me, you just ask Regina, because she knows all the things. I just get to stand up here and wave my arms around. But she's the one who made the fire, and she's the one who made the magic happen. And we are just exponentially grateful for her and all the things she does behind the scene, but also in front of the scene. She's also a very accomplished and excellent musician. She's a quadruple threat in all the things. So I wanted to quickly, except I'm on the opposite sides of stage, please hold. Because I probably wouldn't allowed to have the mic again. I wanted to give her a couple little things. The traditional flower bouquet, I thought, it's great, but I feel like she needs something a little different. So as our choir is just starting to bloom, this amaryllis is just starting to bloom, and hopefully it will flower as we all shall flower in the years to come as a choir, and these little kids will be big kids. So I want to start with that, and then this one other special thing, if you want to. If you want to. I think it's pretty cool. Should she open it? Yes. Sorry for the delay. We were taking bets on who's going to cry first tonight.
What is it? What is it?
It's her song. I needed to say it now because I just won't be able to hold it in later. So, without further ado, do you want to hear her song? Yeah, let's light those fires, shall we? Oh. For Regina, y'all.
The Shortest Day by Susan Cooper. So the shortest day came, and the year died, and everywhere down the centuries of the snow-white world came people singing, dancing to drive the dark away. They lighted candles in the winter trees. They hung their homes with evergreen. They burned beseeching fires all night long to keep the year alive. And when the New Year's sunshine blazed away, they shouted revealing. Through all the frosty ages, you can hear them echoing behind us. Listen! All the long echoes sing the same delight. This shortest day, as promise wakens in the sleeping land, the carol, the feast, give thanks, and dearly love their friends, and hope for peace. And so do we, here now. Welcome year and every year. Welcome Yule.
Yonder come day on my soul, yonder come day, day is a breaking, sun is a rising in my soul. Yonder come day, day is a breaking, yonder come day on my soul, yonder come day, day is
Winter, spring, summer, autumn, the circling rhythms of our Mother Earth. Honoring this cycle is a sure way back to our own groundedness and natural internal rhythms. Winter solstice is a time when we experience the greatest darkness, and yet it is within this time of greatest darkness that the light of the world is reborn. For now, the hours of daylight will begin to grow, and the hours of darkness will lessen. In all cultures, the winter solstice is a time of rejoicing, a time of thanksgiving, and a time of hope, when the beauty and truth of the light is remembered and honored. It is also a time to remember that the world can be full of figurative darkness, and we can work together to create our own light, bringing joy and hope like the promise of the dawn on a long winter's night.
One candle light, one
Congratulations to our amazing singers. We are so proud of you. You did a beautiful job. We have a little gift for each of you over here in this little basket. Come see me before you go. Thank you to our incredible musicians, Bill Gesin on piano. Aubrey Goyo on cello. And John Halenko on guitar. And let's hear it from my beautiful and amazing partner in crime, Miss Danielle Loveless, our music director and conductor. But wait, there's more. We have a little surprise for you. We have a very special guest with us today, and he's going to lead us in one last song that is a sing-along that everyone is going to sing nice and loud and strong. The lyrics are on the back of your program. And this is someone who is a steadfast supporter of the arts in Charleston and who is quite the musician himself. Please help me welcome Charleston's own mayor, John Tecklenburg. Take it away, Mayor.